All right. Oh, I see Alicia and Alicia just hopped on. So thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we do what's called the Monday Night Huddle. And the first Monday of every month is designed to be an online party. We're going to talk tonight a little bit about how to effectively invite to those and use those as a really solid tool to help grow your business. And then also the Mondays after that, we do a huddle in regards to some tips to help you grow your business. I personally have told my team that we'll start moving to every other Monday for the online party. They really like the format of the one-day online event, info, things like that. And so next week, I will put the event together tonight. So next week, anyone is welcome to utilize that as a tool. We go through 4 videos. Each video is an opportunity for your potentials to win some free CBD stuff. It's a great way to build your network, to gather interest, seal the deal, things like that. I know we enrolled a couple of affiliates from this last one and several customers. So it's pretty cool that we connect with people all over the world in doing this. So keep an eye out for an invitation or the link to that event. And a little bit of housekeeping. Please make sure to fill out your forms for the contest Matt and Alicia did this past March. They did the last 2 weeks of March, March 15th and on. Alicia, do you want to give a short recap as to what the qualifications were for part 1 and part 2 of that contest? Do you want me to unmute you? Oh, there you go.
No, I was trying to find my Zoom. I just sent the Zoom out on the bot real quick to get more people on. So
yeah, no worries.
Okay, so we are doing, or we did, $1,000 giveaway. There's going to be 10 winners. 5 winners are going to be if you enrolled somebody with a director pack. You got, how many entries was it, Matt? 2 entries. An executive pack, you got 3 entries.
Executive was 4, director was 1.
Oh, okay. All right, so director, okay, you heard what he said. I'm sorry, I'm tired, so I'm, Eli, you need to go, please.
Yeah, executive pack was 4 entries, director pack was 1 entry into the contest.
And we put the Google Forms out there, so you just needed to screenshot those emails of proof of your enrollments between the 15th and the end of the month. And so there's going to be 5 winners there, and one person can win multiple times because you get multiple entries for the different packs. And the second part was binary qualification. And binary is so huge, like getting binary qualified yourself and then getting your teammates binary qualified, everybody's checks just grow. So if you don't understand binary qualification, I'm sure Melissa has a video. I have a video on my page about that, and I think it's something that we should really focus on. So that part of it, there is also 5 winners at $100 each, and what you needed to do was screenshot your binary qualification, so your dashboard, and then any personally enrolled people that got binary qualified, you would screenshot their report, so to prove that their binary qualification. So when I was looking at it today, there was only 16 responses, and I know that more people are binary qualified because I know how much my binary check and my leadership check matching was. So it was pretty good. So you guys get your entries in so we can do this drawing for you guys. So what else did I wanted to add something to that binary. I don't remember. Go ahead.
So how long are we giving for that?
Till tomorrow at midnight, and then Wednesday we'll do our drawing. We'll probably do on a team page, or maybe a Zoom. I'll have to figure out how we'll do the drawing. But yeah, so $1,000 that we're giving away of our own money, just just to help you guys grow and help everybody grow. So.
Yeah, I'm super grateful. I know it can be very overwhelming sometimes with corporate contests and butlers contests, and then our team contest and Alicia and Matt. So for those of you who don't know, I mean, if you're on my team, Casey sponsored me, Alicia sponsored Casey. Okay, so Alicia is our 100K affiliate upline. She got there in 4 months. Guys, last month they made over $30,000. It's not about the money, but the freedoms that allows them in paying for things in cash and paying off debt and more adventure and more gives back. And I know that everyone's capable of that. And so they work very hard at that, and that's not something they have to do. And while it can be overwhelming, it's something they don't have to do. So just practice the gratitude and being grateful for, hey, they're giving away $1,000 that they don't have to give away, right? So hopefully everybody can turn those in. Again, if you have questions on being binary qualified, I highly encourage you to grab your comp plan book and go look at your dashboard and watch the 18 million videos that we have on it. I have a pretty easy screenshot on it too. Once you get binary qualifications, once you understand it, it's very easy, but it's for some reason the most complicated thing for people to understand in the beginning. I know in the beginning I was like, what in the hell? So don't worry, you're not alone, but you'll get it, all right? So thank you guys so much for doing that. We appreciate that. This month so far, contest-wise, just so you guys know, we have a corporate contest, and that is the Easter egg contest, and that's for customers or affiliates. I'm going to pull it up real quick just to recap it. You have that in your email. You should have gotten emails on it. But here it is. Actually, I'll share my phone for you so you can see it. Let me connect. Oops. Screen mirroring, Zoom. Maybe. All right, cool. So here it is, guys. So be on the lookout for a pop of color in your director or executive pack. So your own personal order, any orders that you sell that are director or executive, there's going to be 500 winners. If someone finds a blue egg in their order, they get a free HempWorks bath box. There will be 150 of those. There's 125 purple eggs, and those people will win a bottle of oil of their choice, 500 milligram. 100 packs, they win a Renew and a Revive cream with pink, green, eggs, HempWorks coffee, and 3 packs of the keto creamers. That's pretty sweet. All 3. So that's like a free director pack right there. And if they find golden eggs, they'll get 12 products of their choice. Dang, man. That's pretty sweet. That's like $1,000 retail cash in your pocket. So what a great way to encourage people to get going this month. You can use this as a tool. And it's a great tool to get people to upgrade as well, which, hey, they get paid more and they have a chance to win this. If you work events, I encourage you to print this out, put this on your table. It's a great way to get people to do the 4-pack instead of just 1. A lot of people are interested in at least 2 products, so why not spend an extra $50 and get 4? All right, and then the other thing I was going to show you guys is the Butlers contest. For me, I have this group in my favorites. So if you click Rockstar Adventures, sometimes the stupid crazy algorithm, it's not going to show you. So you can always search promo or April keyword. Like if I do promo, it's going to pull up any post with the word promo in it. So you can click that. Here's what we're all eligible for. Kristen and Travis Butler are Matt and Alicia's sponsors. We are all underneath them, and they are directly enrolled with our CEO. So we are really close to the fire, which is awesome. So here it is. So Rockstar Makeover. 2 rock stars will win a makeover. There will be 2 girl winners and 1 male winner. You'll get a free haircut, spray tan, mani-pedi, and $1,000 shopping spree. I just want the $1,000 shopping spree. And you get to join them in Margaritaville to stay at their Margaritaville house to get a business makeover. So you can be eligible by promoting to a rank and ranking up in the month of April. 3 lucky rock stars will also win a swag bag to include t-shirts, sunglasses, and more. Qualifications, must double your BV from March to April. And that, I think, is the qualifications for the Rockstar swag bag. Okay, so qualifications for the makeover and Margaritaville stay, rank up. Qualifications for the swag bag, at least double your BV, which you can find under the rank tab for the month. There's a bunch of cash prize giveaway on their weekly lives, which is every Tuesday through Thursday night as well. Okay, all right. Let me stop that share. I just wanted to go over those because I know there's always a lot going on. Try not to get, like I said, overwhelmed. Just be grateful that people are giving away stuff that they don't have to. All right, so tonight's topics, as far as building your business, we're going to talk about lead boxes, how to follow up with those leads, and how to invite to these online events. So, lead boxes. What is a lead box? Here's one example. This is just a blank one. It's just a box, and it's got a slot in it, and I can put raffle slips here. We did a presentation a couple weeks ago on presenting to businesses. Sometimes if these businesses aren't into using CBD to enhance their revenues, your last resort could be to say, hey, would you mind if I left a raffle box for free CBD in your business then? And I monthly give away a free sample pack. I have them right here. I just got a bunch in today. I order at least 10 a month. I sell them at events for 20 bucks a piece as a last resort. But I give one away at the end of every month as well, or at the beginning, depending on how busy I am at month end. You spend 10 bucks pretty much, guys, to give one away, but you gather so many leads. This is just leads from one event recently. So there's about 25 maybe there. I've got an envelope about this thick of leads right now. And so you get these people that are interested. I'm going to talk about some hacks on following up with those people and keeping them, you know, plugged into following up in a flow sort of a system. But what I would do is make it creative. Talk about the benefits of CBD, print some stuff off, put it on your box, and then put like enter to win free CBD. Okay, and what you can do is you can take blank raffle slips, print a bunch of them off, cut them up, and you can actually Mod Podge the sides so it's like a peel off. Have you guys ever seen those forms that are like raffle slips that you peel off? You fill one out and then you enter it into the thing. So you can put like a whole thing of them there, Mod Podge it on, and they can peel it off, enter it into the box. You can make a shoe box out of the, you know, a lead box can come from a shoe box. You can order, you can Google lead boxes. There's a lot of different ways you can make these. Just get creative. But what are some good places you could put these? Places where frequent new people visit. Restaurants, bars, doctor's offices, pediatricians, chiropractors, oil change places are money. Whole Foods, if they'll let you, places like Trader Joe's, local pharmacies. I mean, really anyone who will let you put them in there. Just remember where they're at. And my suggestion is to go back once a week to get the slips. So for those of you who are saying, I can't work events, I work, you know, weekdays, which by the way, there's a lot, you know, I work weekends. There's a lot of weekday events that a lot of people can't get to. Start taking the I can't and the reasons why you're not growing out of your head. It's an excuse, and I love you dearly, but those things hold you back from finding the things that you can do to work your business. So very simple, very easy, and a lot of people are willing to let you leave a box in there, okay? Don't get discouraged when you get some little 12-year-old boy that writes, you know, F you, like you're a pothead or something, you know, like that's never happened to me, but in our former business, I would get weird little messages from like 12-year-olds all the time. So you really just can't get discouraged, and any sort of negative feedback you get in these, you have to discipline your disappointment and move on. It doesn't cost you anything really to put these in there. Any questions on how to make or find or where to put a lead box before I move on to how to follow up with those leads. Oops. I'll look in the chat really quick. Terry says she bought some lead boxes from Amazon and they have a little box on the side and a black board to put info on. Yeah, this one had a board. Oh, perfect. Here she is. I'm gonna make her big. Maybe. Speaker view, if I can. No, that didn't work. Yeah, it looks great. I love it. If you have time, if you put the link to where you got them, that would be fantastic. I know you can just Google lead boxes, guys. That's like a really funny thing I notice sometimes. People are like, well, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to add people to a group or add people to a chat, or I don't know how to find events. It's like, do you know how to find Google? Be resourceful, guys, okay? So a little bit of tough love there. You gotta be resourceful. No questions then on where to find lead boxes. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how I follow up with leads. I'll let other people chime in as well. Well, before I share my screen and do that, so I suggest you follow up within 2 days of the event or within 2 days of collecting the leads, okay? The sooner the better. And on this raffle slip, it talks about different issues they may have. So what I like to say is, hey, Jessica, you entered my raffle at BreakMax for free CBD. Thank you so much. I've entered you into the raffle, which is done once a month. I do additional weekly raffles on my Facebook. Here's the link to my Facebook. I notice you are struggling with pain, inflammation, and some sleep issues. Would it be okay to shoot you some testimonies on clients with similar issues and see what questions you have? I love ending in a question. Now I'm going to tell you right now, 50% to 70% of people aren't going to respond. I'm just going to be honest with you. But here's my hack, okay? Here's my main hack. Actually, this is a process for me. I'm going to show you it. All right, screen mirroring, Zoom. All right, so what I do is when I send the text message, I save them as something like this. I save their contact like this. Oh my gosh, please don't steal my people's email and phone number information. I'm gonna have to put this as a private link just because of that. I need to protect people's information. Anyways, so I put their phone number, their email, because it's usually in there. 4-4, met at 4th Avenue Street Fair, had previous brain injury, lots of pain, anxiety, inflammation, sleep issues, stress, blah, 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 everything they marked off. Possibly interested in the business, pre-enrolled and texted, had mentioned maybe preferring email on the raffle slip. Everything I can about them. And every time I retext them, I put new notes in there so that I can always stay personable in my follow-up. So that's the first thing. I save that. But what you're going to notice is I always put in the notes or somewhere in their contact the letters CBD. Okay? And the reason why is because if you have an iPhone, and I'm going to let Crystal chime in here because she doesn't have an iPhone, you can search your contacts for the word CBD. So today I had 20 minutes before I had to pick up my daughter that were just free. But I'm in my car and I didn't have my computer, so I was like, oh, I'm going to just type CBD and start following up with these people. And so I got other results. And I saved their contact with CBD in there, so this can be used as a follow-up list for me. Okay? So the other thing I do is I immediately add them on my notes. I have a CBD list. This is my prospect list. And so I can work down this list as need be too. These are people that have shown interest, okay? So it's just a little notes. I'm constantly on the go, so this is what works for me. If you're a computer person or a desk person, you only work your business there, that's fine. I mean, I like to make toilet money where I'm sitting on the toilet and following up with people. Like, that's kind of my thing. It's just I'm busy and I'm gonna maximize everything I can to make sure that I rock this business out, okay? So that's the first thing. So you're gonna notice, like in my texts today, I've got, you know, messages out just following up with people. I'll just let you guys see a few of them. Some of them are customers and I'm just checking up on them, which is really good to put in there too. So this is a guy that every like Monday or Wednesday, this is really bad, but I go and work out and then I have like an hour and a half before I have to pick up my daughter. So I go have a beer at the Whole Foods right there after my workout. And this guy's always the bartender. And we had discussed, I mean, if they get my money, guys, they get a business card. Okay. And I go, hey, I have a CBD business and I give my card everywhere I go because a lot of people are looking for a CBD. And he immediately responded and he was like, oh, I've been looking into this. And I'm like, great, can I get your number so I can shoot you some info on it? And then I asked him immediately too, like, would you be interested in, you know, info on making extra money too? And he's like, absolutely. So I saw him again today and he might not respond, guys, but a lot of the times it takes 7 or 8 follow-ups. Okay, so don't be discouraged. I get more ignores and no's than most people even ask in a day. Meaning the amount of no's that I get is more than you even go and ask and follow up with people. And that's not me just tooting my own horn. It's just that is statistics of sales in general. Okay, guys? So this is a customer that responded back on this top one. She ran out a few weeks ago. Good, great. Let's get you another order in. Okay, so this is a great way to follow up with those leads and save those contacts. If you have not watched my Seal the Deal training, I'll show you where it's at. This tells you how to seal the deal with people that are interested. I'm not going to go over those major details now because I do want to try to keep this concise, especially if it's information we've already gone over. This is my, right here, how to seal the deal, right there. So you can simply go to YouTube and search Melissa Martin, Seal the Deal. My name is right here on the top. You'll find it. I suggest subscribing to Alicia and Matt and myself because there's, I mean, look at guys, there's so much good information. Now in the beginning, you all have heard me say it like a million times. I was working 60 hours a week. So those of you who are super busy, I get it, but maximize your time, put the remote down. Is scrolling through Facebook mindlessly or is watching the next Game of Thrones more important than you paying off debt or you know, going on that dream vacation or becoming a stay-at-home parent or whatever it is your goal is? If that's more important, then that's great. But for those of you who are like in a rut and you wanna rock this, you have a huge opportunity. So form income producing habits. Put down the remote. Put down the remote. I challenge you the rest of this month to not watch any TV. Not any. And watch your business grow. So I watched these videos. I literally took baths and listened to them. Today, I took a bath and listened to my personal development. That's 20 minutes. In my car rides, I listened to my personal development. I listened to Todd Falcone's video while driving, at the gym, whatever. Maximize your time. Any questions on following up with leads really quick? Look at the. Can you post a picture of your lead box papers? Tanya, those raffle slips are actually posted in the files of not only Rockstar, but Hemp Squad, and I'm sure Alicia either has them or will put them in the files of the Slingers page too. So they're already up for everyone to print, super easy. Does someone have the template? Amy, so there you go. There's your template for those raffle forms. Files tab. Hopefully you guys all know how to access that. Don't be afraid to play with different buttons you see in Facebook groups, guys. There's a lot of magic in there. I don't want to do like a Facebook training right now. Any other questions on following up with those? I highly recommend that contact hack though, like putting the word CBD somewhere, because you can just use that search feature. Crystal, is it pretty similar with an Android? I saw her on here earlier. I don't know if she's on.
Yeah, you can search.
Okay.
You just like, I add it to either where it says in an Android, it has like for their place for their name, a place for their company, and like their title position. So if you put it in any of those lines on an Android, it's searchable.
Perfect. All right, so the next thing, really quick little overview on online events. The Butlers every week, Tuesday through Thursday, do an online event. Day 1 is Tuesday. That is about the products. Day 2 is Wednesday. That is about the business. Day 3 is Thursday. That's cut off. For those of you who don't understand the pre-enrollment system, you are missing out. Learn it, love it, use it. And that's the day we follow up with screenshots if we're not doing it at least by Wednesday. So it's a really cool party. I pick and choose when I'm going to use it. And then I use it on the days the weeks in between that we don't have an online party on a Monday. So we get that everyone's busy and sometimes that those parties can be overwhelming. It's just an additional tool that's an option for you to use. But then remember, every other Monday now we're going to have our own online party. And we really try to help people pre-sell product. So I encourage you on our Monday parties to, those people that are like, I don't have a ton of money to get started, or people that are thinking of starting as builders or directors, say, hey, I want you to get anyone and everyone you can on these online parties, on this online party. We'll try to help pre-sell some product for you. And so it's a great tool for them. It's also a good tool for you to invite people to. And then actually I'm going to share my phone screen. And then it's also a good tool to launch businesses if you're a new affiliate. So I'm going to show you our last one. Well, first I'll show you where to find the Butlers party. I'm going to share the screen, Zoom. Maybe. Okay, so when you go to Facebook, every Monday it's posted. So if I go to my groups, if I go to Rockstar Adventure, see how this stupid algorithm is hiding it from me? Sometimes you can pull down and you can find it. Team Huddle, okay. So it's usually posted here somewhere in the Team Huddle, or Roxy is their assistant, and she'll post it. So I'm just gonna search keyword search event. I know I have it in my events, but I want you guys to know how to find it. Here we go. This week's event is here. So there it is. You're gonna want to mark interested or going. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of different hacks. Hopefully you're in Rockstar Social and inviting. And you can do this with any event. So the first one is to share to your story. So if I hit share and I share, oh, come on, share to my story, I can put who likes free CBD and cash prizes. And then I can put that there. I can change the whatever. I can, and then I can put something like select interested or going. And I can put these little sticker things. A little pointy arrow like this. There's a lot of fun things you can do. You could do a GIF on here. You can type in the word free. Whatever. You can make it creative and then post it to your story. Oops, my story. It's going to send me notifications anytime any of my friends select that they're going to that. So I like to write those people down. Another thing I could do is share in a message. And I can hit Hi, Michelle. Like I can go to my potential list and do this. This is our weekly party this week. I know you enjoy the opportunity to learn and win free stuff. And then I can search Michelle's name and send it. It says sent. I can hit cancel now, hit done. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna see in Messenger here what it looks like. And right there, she can select interested or going. So these are just different ways. Another thing I like to do is see this little person button here. I like to click that and it shows me who's active. Let me tell you my biggest pet peeve. I love y'all. I see people in this list, top 10 people. I see a couple people that are on my team that say they don't have time to work. And they are constantly within the top 20 active on Facebook, meaning they are on Facebook all the time but don't have time to work. So I see you guys. Don't be saying you don't have time to work when you're scrolling through Facebook all the time. Hey, baby. I'm just saying, if you don't want to work, that's fine, but say that and be honest with yourself. So that being said, I might hit up Mark and be like, hey, would it be okay? It'd be okay to shoot you an invite to win some free CBD this week by tuning into some videos online. And the reason why I suggest just not mass inviting people, guys, is because you want quality over quantity. Okay, you really want to make things personable and show them how to access the videos and all that, because it can be kind of confusing. So make it personable, do quality over quantity. You will never see me share the event to my news feed, just as a post, like, hey, join us. I don't ever do that, ever. I want it to show that I actually physically invited this person. I want that person to know that hey, I'm thinking of you. And then what I could do, look at like Michelle, she said she's gonna go. Hold on, babe. Let me show you another tip. What?
Can you leave the strawberry?
Yeah, after I'm done. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, she said, got it, thank you. So now, since she said she's going, I'm gonna see these 4 dots here? I'm gonna put a reminder for her. Reminder, it starts tomorrow. I'm gonna say online event. Tomorrow, it's at 6 my time. So always put your time for the reminder. And then I'm gonna hit create. So she can now hit going and get a reminder. Oh shoot, let me like hop on this event and check it out. So again, you're working smart, not hard. You're working effective. Those are pretty, oh, here was the next thing I was gonna show you. Here's a great way to get a bunch of people added to your network. I am part of a ton of groups that I have things in common with. This is actually a group for people that wanna get plastic surgery. The admin, she added me, and it's just a really good market for me, and she said I can post whatever I want in there. So I'm gonna post a picture. I always save like old pictures, and I'm gonna say, no, sorry. I just to groups that have a lot of people and that allow it, I will put, here we go. Raffling off some free CBD. I'm gonna put the word free. This week. Would you care for an invite to win. And I post it in there. Anybody who likes or comments, I add as a friend and I get them invited and I add them to my prospect list. I can do this. I can post once a day into a new group, guys, and one time I posted that to a group and I got like 30 friends in a matter of 30 minutes. And a couple of them joined as affiliates with an executive pack. A couple of them bought director packs. Some of them became customers. I mean, it's just an easy way to grow. If you don't know how to add yourself to groups on Facebook, remember that resourceful thing I talked about in the beginning, Google how to. I'm trying to think of any other tips I have on inviting and expanding your network and using these as tools. I will show you just real quick. This was hosting. This is the look of our Monday night events. It's similar to this. People go to the discussion and what we do is like this was an opportunity for them to invite more people to it and have extra entries to win a bath bomb. There was only like a few affiliates that entered the affiliate raffle for this, so pay attention. And it shows people how the event will go down. It's just a video. Like, hey, here's how you'll access the event so that there's no questions about it. And then night of, we start with 4 different videos. Video 1, what is CBD? Video 2, what to look for in quality CBD. Video 3, what CBD products might be best for you. Video 4, how to earn extra money while using CBD. And each video is an opportunity to win something for free on our Monday night ones. So just a heads up there. I am going to stop the share and open it up for Q&A. That's great. I'm screenshotting so I can look back later. Someone said, Terry said, any questions, comments, anybody want to input ways they invite that have been effective? Anything like that? Alicia, do you want to close us out with anything?
Yes, I do actually. Tanya has a question first though.
Oh, okay. Did you say you're doing events every other Monday? Yes, we were doing, so Alicia has agreed to team up and do the first Monday of every month. By popular demand of my team, they were like, we like these Monday events a lot, and it does help us grow our business a ton. I will tell you right now, these samples and the giveaways all come from my pocket. So the more people use them, the happier I am, because it does cost me money. It's an hour of my time just running the event, and then it's at least an hour preparing before. So I really, really appreciate those that utilize that event. So because my team is like, no, listen, we're totally down to help. The first Monday of every month will either be like myself or Alicia or like a ranked affiliate, and then the ones in between, I'm going to let some of my leaders take the reins and practice. And so if you're up for the challenge and taking one of those videos, please feel free to message me. Thank you, Tom.
Okay, so what I wanted to add to this, I guess to kind of close it out some, is we did have a couple promotions on the team last month, and I know we leaders have shouted them out on our personal pages, but on here, I'd like to shout out Mary, and I can't remember her last name now. Sorry, Mary, you know who you are. She promoted to 5K, and then Amy also promoted to 5K. So congratulations to you girls. We didn't make a public announcement on our personal page, but Matt and I, we have a second account that we're working as well that promoted to 10K. And as far as, like, I wanted to talk about goals for a second here, because I think it's so important to write down your goal, and I'm going to give you guys a challenge right now. Like, I would love to see way more people get to 5K. I think that should be like your biggest goal right now is hitting that milestone and get to 5K. So I know something that worked for me, so I'm going to challenge you guys to do it. And that's two things. Grab your tube of lipstick, your eyeliner, or whatever, and go on your bathroom mirror, your vanity, whatever, and write, I am 5K. And you can even put a date on there. I am 5K in April. I am 5K in May. I would say one of those two. And then on your screen lock on your phone, put it on there as well. Because when our goal is in front of our face all the time, it reminds us of what we're working for. And it makes it that much easier to shut off the TV, to not do the mindless scrolling. And then, so I posted on my page, and I don't know if all of you saw it or not, but back in 2016, I wrote my goal on my mirror, and my goal was to make $30,000 a month. Well, last month, we actually reached that goal. So that's why I'm sharing that with you guys. Write your goal down so it stays in the front of your mind. Don't give up on your goal. There's going to be times that you're going to have, like, discouragement and hurdles and things like that. But those things are meant to make you stronger and grow you. And you definitely need to spend time on your mindset. I think mindset is one of the most important things in this business. What we do is outside of the norm. Most people aren't used to being self-motivated and being accountable only to themselves. Most people are used to being accountable to a job or, a boss or something like that. So if you can get yourself in the right mindset of entrepreneurship, of failing forward, then that goal that you wrote down, you'll achieve. So also you might hear, 30,000 in 1 month, like that's crazy. It is so totally crazy. But that didn't happen in 8 months or 9 months or a year. That happened over a course of 7 years, okay? And 7 years of learning and growing and expanding the mindset and going through the ups and the downs that this business brings. But I can tell you that if you stay the course, you'll reach those goals. And it's so awesome. It takes hard work. It's not digging ditches. It's not that kind of hard work. But it takes hard work. So I just encourage you to write your goal on your mirror, take a picture of it, post it on your Facebook, let your friends know that you're working towards this goal. Like, it's going to inspire people when they see you reach that goal. They're going to cheer you on, and they may even join you because they're like, wow, she set a goal for her, or he set a goal for himself. They reached that goal and they were able to do that with this vehicle. So that's basically all I really wanted to say to wrap it up here.
Awesome. Thank you, Alicia. So yeah, we appreciate you guys being on. As you write those goals, really, focus in on putting those things out to the universe of your expectations of not only yourself, but what the universe will give back to you. Surround yourself with high frequency people and get to work. Take some action. Be proactive. Be a professional asker. Highly recommend the book Go Pro on recruiting and working network marketing business, as well as your first year in network marketing as a book. But that goal is so super important. I have mine sitting here. This is actually the ones I had before and we achieved it, but I like to save it. Sorry, it's upside down. Because at the time I was like, there's no freaking way. Like, it's been so long since I made 10K a month, and like, it blows my mind. Like, we've done that the past 2 months in a row. Like, this is so exciting, guys. Like, that's a lot of money. And it's brought me home to my kids again, work at home mom again, credit cards paid off by the end of the year, car paid off by my birthday. It was paid off earlier than that. Pool paid in cash. Hasn't happened yet, but we're actually calling around for quotes now. So I got the new ones here, 15K by conference. I mean, it's really cool to look at these, because there's times where you know, I'll be honest, crazy things happen. People say crazy things to you, even your own teammates, or, you know, oh, you're a network marketer, or, oh, I can't believe you're doing that. Or like I have a career day I'm going to at my kid's school, and I'm like, well, this should be interesting. So, I mean, people are going to say things behind your back. People are going to, and you just have to focus in on what's important. And like I said, get around those high frequency people, and go. It starts with those goals and putting those things out to the universe for sure. So Alicia is 100% correct in that. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for being on. Any last minute comments, questions, concerns? No? Yes? All right. I'm going to stop this recording.